what we'll start with is here at the top of the diagram, and that's God and oneness, a state of non-duality, state of heaven, love, infinity, and joy, as you see. State where God and Christ are one. Although we have to use words to describe this state, and as the Course says, words are but symbols of symbols, therefore they're twice removed from reality. This is a state of total oneness. So there's nowhere where God ends and we begin. But in order to talk about it in a dualistic world, we have to use words, such as God and Christ, and light, and eternal peace, and mind, etc. But this is a state of total oneness. All right? And the Course says that this is our true home, and this is where we still dwell, even though we believe that we're in another realm, so to speak. And it goes on to explain in the Course that there was this tiny mad idea that seemed to occur. And that tiny mad idea could take the form of, could there be an opposite to heaven? Could there be something other than heaven? And then it seemed that this fragmentation process occurred where the mind, which was the mind of Christ and God were one, now seemed to shatter. And there seemed to be a whole shattering effect that took place in a fragmentation, but that was only a dream. As the Course says, that we dreamt a dream where we could be God, or first cause. And that the true principle of the atonement that the Course talks about is that this tiny mad idea never really happened. It's simply a dream where we're playing a game, in a sense, that we could detach ourselves from heaven, from our true state as we were created by our source, and make a world that was the opposite. All right, so in this belief of this tiny mad idea, we then experience the effect of that thought. And so the mind fragments and splits, and we're going to talk about three parts to the mind. The decision maker, which chooses between the wrong and the right mind. So the number 1, 2, and 3 are the three splits that the mind seems to fragment into when it believes that it is really pulling off the impossible. That is, that it is really separated from its source and creator, which is an impossibility, as the Course says. But that's the core of the dream of fear.